Okay, so it says figure 1 is a sketch of the curve C with equation y equals 2x to the 3 over 2 times 4 minus x. The point P is the stationary point of C. Part A says find using calculus the x coordinate of P for 4 marks. Okay, so with this one, the first thing that I see immediately is the stationary point here. Whenever I see that term, it just means that you set dy dx equal to 0. If you see turning point, if you see maximum point, if you see minimum point, if you see stationary point, these all mean the same thing. Dy dx is 0. So all we need to do is differentiate this. Now, how do we differentiate this? Well, we've got a product here. If you're in year 13, you may be thinking the product rule, but you don't really need to do that. It's probably be faster just to expand. So I'm going to just expand that first. I'm going to have y is equal to, that's going to be 8x to the 3 over 2, and then minus, and then it'll be 2, and then x to the 3 over 2 times x, that's to the power of 1. Add the powers together, that'll be 5 over 2. So we're here, and then now we need to just differentiate that. So that's going to be dy over dx. Remember, just bring the power to the front, take away 1 from the power. So 3 over 2 times by 8 is going to be 24 over 2, which is 12. So 12x to the, take 1 away, a half, minus, and then 5 over 2 times 2, 2's will cancel, will be 5. And then take 1 away, it will be 3 over 2. So that's dy dx. Remember, we want it to be equal to 0 to find the stationary point. How do we solve this? Well, what I like to do as well, I've got a common factor. Well, I've got x's here. We can take out an x term, right? And we can take out x to the power of a half, can't we? Because that's the smaller one. So it's going to be x to the half outside, and then 12, and then minus 5, and then x. What x will go there? What do I times a half by? Or what do I times x by to get 3 over 2? Add the powers together. This is going to be 1, right? 1 half plus 1 is 3 over 2. Remember, we add the powers when we times them. So it's going to be like that. Going to equal 0. Remember, let's look at it here. We want the stationary point at P, right? So that is an x value, which is greater than 0. So immediately, when I have these two, I set this equal to 0. That's going to be x to the half is equal to 0. We don't want that. It's going to be this one here, isn't it? Because that is greater than 0, as we can see from our diagram. So that equal to 0, that means that 12 is equal to 5x. Divide both sides by 12. 12 over 5 is equal to x. So the x coordinate is just 12 over 5. And that's it. Finished.